Assalamualaikum class and very good evening. So today I will show you uh, how to create a project organizational structure. Yeah. So the organizational structure is very important when you want to manage people in your company or in your team. So you should have a solid team where you systemize them into a special project organizational structure. So by definition, organizational structure is a formal system of job relationship that coordinate employee to achieve a company goal, such as to deliver the product, yeah, to especially on the software projects. So to test the product to get the quality system. So you should have a data center division where you can uh, make sure that everyone have their own task and focus on certain deliverable. Okay, so first thing that you need to prepare in order to create the organization structure, yeah, to manage your project accordingly. So you need to define, right, list the requirement uh, for helping your project to be success by defining the people and also the uh, post that you require to perform a certain task. Yeah? And you need someone which is a champion to the project, and normally we call it project manager. So you need to define it. List down, for example, you need to list down the, uh, or maybe you can use this template. This is in Malay. So this is a worksheet that you can use to define uh, in the initial stage of your project. So maybe you define the project manager, yeah, and etc. So today I want to show you how to create, yeah, how to create the organization structure using the visual professional. Okay, you can use a shape or stencil uh, by selecting the organization chart. For example, you choose the knot. Yeah, knot is very easy. Okay, first thing that you need to do is create the executive uh, the executive positions. Okay, and then think about the division under the project manager, for example. So okay, let's say this is a project manager. uh, we type letter, yeah? We give a letter name. Okay, for example, under that project manager we should have several division to handle a special or a very focused task need to be done in the software engineering process. So one example is, okay, you just create a box first. Okay, this is normally we should have in the project organizational structure in any project, in any software project. I'll give you an example. So we should have one division, they call it software development division. Okay, so who lead this division normally? So this is a normally is a head, yeah, a manager, or we call it head of software development division. Okay, let's say this is Ali, Ali Abdullah. Okay, so don't focus on the low level yet, but complete the main division involved in managing the software project. Yeah. So secondly, we need the technical people who manage the computer system and also the database and networking. So we call it head of, or we call it system engineering division. So who lead this division? Of course, head of system engineering. Head of system engineering. Okay. So another division that very important is the uh, customer service, for example. Yeah. Head of customer, uh, or we can say that customer service is very uh, long way to go. Yeah. After the system is complete, then we will create later the customer service division. So at the beginning, the most important division is the head of, because we are dealing with the requirement, and we're dealing with the customer or user to understand their process and understand their requirement. Yeah. In order to make sure that the system is complete, so we need one division to handle the subject matter expert, the subject matter that make up the software to be a complete system. So we need one division, they call it head of, maybe we can say head of subject matter. Okay, subject matter means subject matter division. So this division handle on the user requirements. Yeah? So they were responsible in dealing with the customer, understand the system, and they will communicate to the software development team. Okay, so this is a basic. Say you can see that the project manager got three head, yeah, or three manager under him or her. So this is Ali Abdullah. Let's say you got uh, four members in the team. So don't limit your team members. So you, in order to create the organizational structure with a complete team, so you need to think beyond the team that you have. Okay, let's say this is comes here. Okay, so you need the system head of system engineering division. So this is you don't have this kind of people, then you don't have this kind of skill to manage the system engineering division. So what you can do is you just put here is a vacant. So if you don't have these resources yet, so put it under vacant. But the most important thing is the division who handle this uh, subject matter. Okay, let's say network, database, and also the system engineering, the computer system. Okay, let's say this is you got the resources, person who handle it. Let's say this is among your team members. So maybe this is Maimuna. Okay, okay, you got one, two, three. So this one is a vacant. So now you start to detail out your organizational structure by putting more stuff here. Let's say uh, so under the head of software development division, so you should have a system analyst as etc. So you just click drag here the box. Let's say you need a system analyst here. Okay, so this is one of your team members. Okay, uh, Kamsia, Ali, Maimuna, and you have uh, Karam, for example. Okay, Karam is a system analyst. So you need another post under the development division. This is a program software engineer, and you don't have enough resources, so just put vacant here. Okay. Okay. The number of staff under each of the division is depend on the size of the project you carry out. Okay, let's say the project is big, so the more numbers of programmer is here. Okay. So you can add later. Okay. But the main thing is the division is already created. Then you just plug in or add on the human resource required to perform a specific task on your on on the system that you develop. Okay, let's say under this one, so you need a programmer. So you don't have a person yet, then just put a vacant. Vacant mean you can acquire, you can advertise the vacant required from JobStreet, from LinkedIn, and etc. So now we focus on the second division, head of system engineering. So normally under head of system engineering, we have system engineer, right? We have DBA, right? So we have a network engineer. Okay. So this is a system engineer who look on the computer system, the operating system, uh, the data, management, and so on. Okay, so we don't have a person yet vacant. Okay, we need a DBA still vacant. So understandable, yeah. This is a new project, so a lot of position is vacant, and we will acquire uh, later after the project plan is approved by the uh, project manager and project director. So another skill or staff that we need under the system engineering is network engineer who look after on the network portion, yeah, either Wi-Fi or Ethernet, WAN, and etc. Okay, so under the third division, we should have a subordinate under this one. Maybe we should have the business analyst, for example. Business analyst. Okay, we should have subject matter. Let's say you develop accounting system, so we require subject matter on this position. Let's say we require accountant to look after on the accounting requirement. So we cannot rely on the computer science expertise to look after the accounting rule and standard procedure. So sometimes the computer science expert, they don't understand the flow of the accounting of the financial accounting system. So we need subject matter on that. One example, another example is when you develop a clinical information system, for example. So you need a doctor to be a subject matter. So you can refer the requirement. So you can refer him or her about the clinical process and etc. Okay, so this you don't have this position or person yet, and just put a vacant. Okay, class. So now you got a complete project organizational structure. Why very difficult to pronounce it. So you can use this is a basic for your project. Yeah. So you have this is a key theme uh, that need by your project to develop a system, but don't underestimate or uh, very highly confident to let all the all the tasks handled by software development team only, because this team is focused on the software, yeah, on the software matter. So we need a engineering, uh, for example, system engineer, DBA, to look after on the database part, yeah. So network, look at the network design, network security, etc. So we cannot rely on one division to handle everything. So the software development process or software development project is about teamwork. Okay, so I think this is enough for you to run the project. You have a software development team, you have a system engineering team, and you have a subject matter division. So you can add on, or you can update your organizational structure later. For example, when the system going to transition period, which is you need to test the system thoroughly. So you need one division, they call it uh, testing division, deployment division, and etc. So what you need to do is after you create the initial organization structure, so you go back to you select, and then you copy, then you go to your main document here. So this is one example that I already created. So you need to paste here, yeah, paste here, and then uh, start explaining Yeah, start explain the organizational structure of your project. Okay, for example, so this is one example of the project. So I name it the Chili Cure Information System, CCIS. Okay, so you write down here uh, CCIS example, yeah, contain one project manager uh, and three division include head of include software development division, system division, and subject matter division. Okay, okay, class. See, you need to write a sentence, sentences when you explain the organization. Don't use the bullet style. So this is a business proposal. So your style of writing uh, will give a image of your will give a image and confidence level of your customer. So when they look that your writing is poor, then the confidence level will be low. Okay, so you need to explain any diagram, so you need to explain it. Okay, this is an example, so you need to explain the diagram according to information you supply. Okay, don't expect that the user understand your diagram, and don't expect that the user know what you want to present to them. Okay, CCR's contents one project manager and three division include software development division, software engineering division, and subject matter division. Okay, so each division will be headed by the head head or by the head or manager who specialize in subject matter in a specific skill. Okay, so you continue your writing. Explain how many programmer, how many SA, how many programmer, and then explain their role in table format. Okay, so after you explain the structure of organization of your project, so you need to explain the role and responsibility of each position. Let's say the project manager, head of software development division, head of software engineering division, head of subject matter division under this table. Yeah, project manager. What else? Okay, uh, head of software development. Okay, and then you list their job description. Yeah, this is the job description. What they should do, and this all is their KPI. Yeah? So this is a head of system engineering. Yep. This is also uh, another position, head of subject matter, and etc. So whatever you depict the position here, so you need to explain, yeah, their role and responsibility under this table. Under this table. So it's very clear when the project manager come on the board. So you give this the job description and they clear what they want. They have to perform and they have to responsible for. Okay, just put here how many project manager you require. Okay, let's say you have another position, they call it software engineer. Okay, you require three, for example. So here you have to update how many software engineer you require. Okay. Okay, class. That's it. How to create the organization structure. So the key point here is you need to know uh, your project requirement. You should know the size of your project, whether the project is small or medium or a very big project. So if you handle a big project, so you should update your organizational structure uh, with a complex and with a very dedicated staff, to manage for certain tasks. So I think you need to look back your organization structure. I'm not very happy with uh, your organization structure that you submit. I give you one example. This is Amira Madia and the team. So this is their project name My Malacca. So okay, so you see their organization structure only one, two, three, four. It depends on the number of the uh, current project team that they have. So, so what you need to do is you need to think beyond the scope of assignments. So you need to look at the real situation when you manage a project. Yeah. So what is the division that you require to handle the task so that you can produce a very solid software with a quality one. Okay. So this is when you talk about technical lead. What is the technical lead? I don't understand this one. So you have a front end developer, you have a back end developer. So this is actually under division of software development team. Okay, so don't focus on the personal. Yeah. So when you create you design or create the organization structure, so you need to look on the big perspective of the project. Yeah, don't look at the people, but you look on the position and tasks that require for your project. Okay, so I think Amira Madiha, you need to redesign your organization structure, and you look at this one. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So your project manager doesn't have any description here. Oh yeah, yeah, you got it. Okay. But please remember, yeah, class, uh, you need to think out of the box. Yeah. Don't think about on your current team members only. Let's say where I try to find where you want uh, to find the specialist on the database, okay, on the network, on the system engineering. So we don't have here the people who look after the requirement, the specific requirement on My Malacca. My Malacca is regarding on the tourism. So do you think that all this staff, all this team, well versed with the tourism business process? So you need, like I said just now, when I create the organization structure, so we need a special division or unit to handle on the subject matter who look after on the business requirement. So look at the requirement of the project. Don't look at the constraint currently you have. You have four, then you just play around with the four staff. Okay. If you don't have enough staff, so define the vacant position. Then you will hire later. Okay. I hope you understand how to transform, how to import your lab work or your uh, homework to the main document that you need to submit at the end of the semester. So this is a main document. I told you already in the previous video. So you need to create uh, your business process proposal document file. Yeah. This is an example project proposal, the name of the system for your vendor and prepared by your team members. Then give a name of the file, and then create the table of contents. So when you got this table of content, it's easy to maintain the document. Yeah? Yeah, I think you know how to create the table of content and play around with the Microsoft Word. You need to expert. If you want to be a consultant, so you need expert on certain software, that can speed up your work, your paperwork and so on. So this is how normally I manage my paperwork. So I will create a template first, then I will search the contents, then I put here. So another thing is that I want to share with your friends submissions. So you see, this is only the task or work you submit for the certain lab. Yeah. So this is a task 2 that you need to submit, but you only submit the lab 2 exercise only. What I expect is you need to submit your business proposal document. Although the document is not complete, so I can see your, at least when you submit this document, so I can see the continuation of the progress of your work. Yeah. So like I said, yeah. So see, when you complete your organization structures, then you slot in your organization structure here, and then start writing. Yeah, don't use bullet. Okay. So when you submit your documents, yeah, so I can see the progress. So you, I want to see the introduction. Okay, example here, introduction. So you need to update the introduction. You just copy your introduction. Okay, let's say project module. You see, this is executive summary. It's very lacking of writing skill. Yeah? Just using bullet. This is not technical. This is a business proposal. Project module. This is minute of meeting. So this is good. Minute. So you put under appendix. So let's say you have minute. So you update your documents here. Create another chapter. They call it appendix. Okay. So this is under number 4. So all your minutes, the memo, put under this one, under appendices. Okay. Okay, class. I think that's it. The video how you want to create your organization structure. Uh, so don't feel personal when I show your work, yeah, Amira. So this is to share by other student. So when you do like this, so please correct the way how you submit your assignment. Like I said, submit your main document, yeah, this document, yeah, this document. Okay, I think that's it. If you like this video, so press like. uh, that's it. Thank you very much, and we see you later in the next video.